Welcome back to One Man and 5 Acres. I'm Trent. Well, we're gonna build some stuff today, and I'm still moving around kind of slow. I tore my shoulder up. This has been one thing after another, but I'll show you what we're doing. All right, today's the day. We're gonna use all this material here, and we're gonna build a little hog home. And
oh man, that's a little off center, but that's all right.
We're going to move this material into the shop, build it in there, and then move it with the tractor and set it all up. And Petunia is the first one to get it. All right, everyone. So these are sketches that I drew up, or plans to do this. And so it's going to be open here where she can go in here. I'm going to make it to where piglets can go in here, but I can open this up and look inside there. But it's going to be 10 foot long, 5 foot tall, and 5 foot wide. So let's get started. All right, seeing how I can't lift anything right now with my left arm. My son-in-law Willett here is going to cut everything, pick everything up. And this is the chainsaw that we rebuilt.
Got it out the trash.
Got it out of the trash. Good little running saw. A little bit of work and there she was. Perfect.
I need a tape measure now.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut these in half to 5 foot, and then we'll alter the back part of the pig house because it's only going to be 48 inches, which is 4 foot. So this one here is going to be a 5 foot, and then anyhow, we'll show you what we're doing. All right, so what we're doing is 4x4s here. It'll get stood up on end, just like that, and it'll come over here, like that. And then we'll butt this other end up over here, just like that. Just like that. And then we'll do the other one down here the same way, and that'll start our corners. And then we'll continue around the box. That's how we're going to put this together. And yes, I'm making this super heavy because, well, pigs like to break things and push on things, and they like to rub and scratch. So that's what we're doing. We'll put it all together, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. All right, we're going to get this here screwed together. I'm going to hold the top part with the other hand.
Okay, ready?
Yep. All right, so we're just going to do this on each corner all the way around, and we're going to sink 3 screws in there. I think should be adequate enough.
3 of them?
3 or 4 sound good to me. Once it's together, it's going to be pretty tight anyway. So
I'll do 4.
all right.
1 there and 1 here.
It ain't going nowhere, that's for sure. So
With this.
yep, we're gonna butt that right up against there. Yep, just like so.
Come out to the outside here. And we'll probably put 4 of this on the piece there and
There you go. All right. There's the start of it.
Man.
That's
Just
good.
That's stout.
That's good. That's the way we need it. All right. Well, we're going to continue on, and I'll show you when we're done with all of the of boxing it in. All right. Okay, this is the way everything's going to be right here. There's the corners there. There's the box. We're going to put another stud right about here. It's going to be 4 foot on center, and it'll go across, and we'll put one here and one over there. And this right here will be a 6 foot span on center, so it'll be from here to roughly over there somewhere. And then we'll put a floor in this, and then we'll frame it, and then we'll pick it up and take it out there, and then we'll put the roof on last. At least that's the plan anyway. So, all right, we'll move on to the next step. All right, so we got the center 4x4s in. So we got 4 feet from here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a mark right there. That's 4 foot there. That's where we stopped. And then we got 6 foot going this direction. So that's the way it's going to look. Now we're going to go ahead and put the framing on the top part, and then get all this stuff cut. And then we'll do the floor joists in here, and then we'll put the floor in. So that's where we're at right now. All right. So we got this is what it's supposed to look like, right like this. Now we're getting ready to put the floor in. So we got the front part here done, down the side, and down the back. And now all we have to do is, when we get ready to do the roof, we're going to cut these off, and then get the angle on there and get those cut on all those. And up here on the front, we got to trim this down some. That one over there is a little shorter than the other two in the front, but we just got to trim it a little bit. We'll use a saw to do that. Right now we're measuring for the floor joists, and then we'll get this all boxed in here in a minute. So once we get that done, we'll show you what we're doing there, and we'll go from there. So yeah, as you can tell, we didn't, I only have so much wood, so I'm not gonna, we just put it in there like that. It ain't gonna hurt it. I don't even care what it looks like. It just has to be functional, and that's what we're going for. However, I will take the up here to the front. I probably will go ahead and cut this off right here, just to make it a little bit more flush right there, but it ain't gonna hurt nothing. On the inside, when I go put the roof in, we will have to actually cut it correctly. So, but that's where we're at. Moving on. All right, so now we got the floor joists and stuff in. Everything's done here. Everything's done. Everything's tied in. So we're going to put the plywood down for the floors. We're going to use 3/4 inch plywood for the for the floor, and it's also treated as well. I know it's going to get mud on it. The pigs are going to lay on it and stuff like that. So we want it treated so it lasts as long as possible. So there's all this. And then we're going to cut he's digging the plywood out. It's on the bottom. So once we get that out and get it cut up, I'll show you as we put it all in there and get it all attached. So yeah, be right back. Getting these cut up right here. Get the corners done. All right, there we go. We got one part of the floor in. Got it sitting down in there. All we got to do is get it screwed down, and it's good. And then we start putting those in, and then we'll be ready to start putting the sides on. So that's where we're at right now. We're going to take a short break and get some lunch and continue this mess. All right, we'll be back in a few. All right, we kind of skipped a little bit ahead of everybody here. So we got the floors done, got the floor in, We did the sides here, up in front, in the back. So what we did is I had my son-in-law screw these in, and then we towed them down in here like this so they can't get pushed out. So we towed everything down in there. We did that all the way around the bottom, towing it down into the floor so that board can't get pushed out to keep it together and everything. So we're doing that. We're now over here on this side. We got this here going together. He's towed these in on this one here. He's gonna take the sawzall and cut that off. Now what we're going to do is take that piece there and we'll start it here, right there, and we'll run it down this other side here, and this side here will be done. So, and then we'll start putting plywood on. So we'll be back after a minute. We'll show you what it looks like then. All right, she's coming along. We got that one in there. We got two more. We got this one here. And there's another one sitting over there. We're gonna put two right in there, and then try to evenly space a little bit because this is 10 foot wide. So we're just kind of trying to space it out halfway decent because I threw a monkey wrench in here on him by wanting this like this. So now we just gotta move it along here and get these kind of squared up some. And then we'll start getting the sides and everything on. But that's where we're at right now. Yeah, it was looking pretty good. It'll work for pigs. It's all that matters. So, see if I can't get more of a better structure of it. There we go. Get the whole thing in there. Getting it in there is going to be fun. I'm going to move it with the tractor. We're going to put some ties on it here and over here. And then lift it up and take it out to the pigs, and then lift it up over the fence and set it down. So that'll be interesting. We got the back wall on, got it all on here and everything. Getting the side put on over there. That's what it'll look like. So just trying to get everything together. And then we'll fill this in here, and then this whole back piece, this whole front piece here will get covered up. And then we got the other side, and then the roof we'll put on last. We'll actually put the roof on outside. So, because I got to put straps on it in the corners around the 4x4 here and around the other one over there. And then we'll pick this thing up in four corners with the tractor to set it down inside the pig pen. So that's where we're at on this. We'll continue on. All right, everybody, we got the back done. The roof is not on, it's just sitting on top of it because we got to take it off, but we cut it so we knew it would fit. Sides are all on. I still got to I'm going to put a door right here in this area, and it'll latch right here. I didn't have enough material for this. I forgot about putting this in here, so I didn't compensate for that extra little bit. But yeah, it's all done. This is what it'll be like when when we have a litter of pigs. So the piglets will stay in this area over here. I'll be able to put a heat lamp somewhere up here in the corner facing down. And I'm going to put a 2x6 across right here. So the mother can't come in here. And this will be just for the babies right here. So she can lay over there. She'll be able to lay over here in this area. But she won't be coming over here and crushing the babies. The babies will be able to come over here, and I'll put a heat lamp over here so it'll be warmer here, so they'll come over here. They'll be able to go underneath the 2x6, but she will not be able to make it over here. So therefore she won't be able to come over here. The babies will be here. And when they want to feed, they'll go over here to where their mom's at. And they'll be over here. So it's kind of like it's not like a fairing crate, but yet it'll kind of use, the purpose of it will kind of work out that way. And then when she's not having any babies, then I'll take this board down and then she can sit back in here and sleep and do whatever she wants to do. But then I'll put a whole bunch of straw in here and she'll be able to make a nest in here or over here on the side. And yeah, that's how we're setting this up. So it'll have a dual purpose. And Pork Chop will get one just this size, but of course he won't need that. He'll have that all to himself. And then when he has another female in with his pen, in the pen, then they can share this as they want. But I'll probably leave the gate open and they can go back and forth between the two. But yeah, we'll take the roof off of this. It's just hanging on here. And then we'll put some straps on the rafters here and we'll lift this whole thing up and then put it inside the pen for the pigs. So it's late tonight. It took us a lot longer to build this than what I thought. I absolutely had no wood waste, hardly at all. What you see here is all the wood waste that I have. Just this sheet, a little bit of sheet here, and this little bit. Other than that, every last bit that I bought went into this thing. So I will give you a build on exactly how many boards I took to build this completely. That way you kind of have an idea of, you know, what it is. It did cost between all the screws and all this, and of course I got to get this board here, but I'll add it all up. I'm gonna have about 550 bucks in this one hog house. So 550 bucks in one hog house, and I got to build 2 more of these. So we'll just do a little bit at a time. We'll get the gilts. Theirs done first, and Pork Chop, unfortunately, will get his last. So that's where we're at. We're going to go and get some dinner, and we will all see you tomorrow morning. We'll be back.
When we get over here, we're gonna have to wake her up and make her move. Fence is live. Piggy. They're all excited. It's the first one to get a new home.
got the new house moved out here for Petunia. Now I got to get rid of her old house. So I'm going to roll around here and scoop it up out from behind the fence. And then we're going to try to place that other one on the other side. Hopefully I can lift it up high enough. How we looking? All right. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. All right. You want to climb in there and strap it? All right, she's in there. All right, he's going to untie everything, and then we're going to back his tractor up out of there. I'm not for sure how much this thing weighs, but it's not light. But it's definitely not past the capacity of the tractor. She picked it right up, and we were able to get right over top of it. I was worried that we damaged what we built, but it didn't do anything to it. It turned out really well. We'll get this unstrapped and we'll be right back. Alright, we got her in there. Alright, now we gotta go get the roofing material, which is still in the shop. That worked out excellent on how that all worked out. Quite happy. Now it's got to build 2 more. Alright, we got the plywood on. Back to the roof. We'll put this plywood on the roof, and then I got some siding from when we built this. When we built my shop here, we're going to use it for the actual roofing that tend to go on the top. I got quite a few sheets of it. It'll at least do one hog house, but it probably won't do hog house, hog hutch, whatever you want to call it, but it'll do at least one. So then I can save up a little bit later. Have to paint them in the spring, but they'll probably have mud all over them by then. So it'll probably, like most projects, we'll consider this done, but it won't happen. Hopefully it will, but I don't know. We'll see if I can get to it or not. All right, let's check it all out. All right, so Willett's going to put the roof on for me and get it secured. But this is a big upgrade compared to those over there. Big upgrade for her. What do you think? Just need to put some straw in there, you'd be set, huh? So there's a big upgrade. Other than the ICB totes. ICB totes worked, but for temporary, now we're getting more permanent stuff going on here. So yeah, that's what we got going on. We'll get it finished up here in a minute. Yeah, we got straw in there. She's having fun. She's moving it all around. Not sure. I don't think she really knows what she wants to do with it yet. Yep. Yep, keep on building. We gotta put this door on right here and then finish the roof off and we'll be done. All right, so this is the finished product. We got that front door on there, so when we have the babies, I can pull that down, get inside there, and we can get inside there and I can check on them. And like I said, I'll put a 2x6 in there when she has them. When she has her litter, I'll put that in there so she can't walk over in there. And that's where I'll have a heat lamp and stuff at, so the piglets can stay warm in there, and then they can come to their mother when they want to feed, and go back in there where it's warm. Keep her from laying on them. So, I mean, I'm expecting it to probably happen, but you know, it is what it is. But we'll do what we can. But yeah, that's what we got. That there is 10 foot long. It's 5 foot wide and 5 foot tall in the front and 4 feet in the back. And we put, I had some old tin, and we just put a just tin roof on top of it. No big deal. And I got 2 more to build, and we'll get those all put in there. Pork chops. I was just going to build another one just like that one for him, but that's just too big for him. So he's going to get an 8-footer instead of a 10-footer, and he'll be all right. But it'll get rid of those ICB totes, which they worked out perfect for them. But they're getting bigger and they don't really fit in there, and winter's coming on, so I'm trying to get these done. As you can tell, he's he's building himself a nest. Before he just played in it, and now he's actually building some. So, but anyway, that's where we're at on this. The 55-gallon drums are working great. The feeders are working good. Almost got it to where I don't have to mess with them a whole lot. Just come and check on them once a day. And that's about it. Everything's working good. So I drive semi truck throughout the week. It makes it hard to get to do all this, but I can at least walk down here and check on them real quick, and it saves me time, and I don't have to spend a whole lot of time of feeding and water, and I just got it done. Only thing I got left to do is run some wire and electric out here, and we'll be good to go. So if you like my videos, please subscribe, share them, hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me out a lot. And we'll catch you on the next one. Later.